Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how to load the static files, that is the CSS and JS, and how to use images in our website. So let's get started. So I'll open the code, and here is a simple bootstrap design which I have done, and I'll show you the output. So this is the output, guys. So you can see this navbar and this design is because of the CSS. So we have given the online link over here. So this is the CDN link for the CSS. So I want this to be in my local file. So let me copy this and go to your browser, paste the link, and you will get the CSS. So Control A and copy it. And here, where do you paste the CSS? Here in this file. So here in Django, we have to create a folder called static here. So, okay, so not here, in the outer directory, just click a new folder called static. So I'll create a static folder. Now inside this you can create your folder of CSS, JS and images. So I'll create all the three here. New folder called JS and the images. Okay, so now first let us open CSS and new file. So we had just copied the bootstraps CSS, so let us paste it here, bootstrap.css file, and just paste it over here. Okay, so now how do you link it over here? So we'll just remove this online link, the CDN link. So here type link rel equal to style sheet href equal to, here to give the link first you have to tell it to the in the settings.file, settings.py in the main project, that is the blog. In the settings.py file, just scroll down and you will find a section. You can see this static URL. So here just add one list, we call it in Django static files underscore directory, that is dirs equals, within this square bracket, within just add this os.path.join join and the base underscore dir comma, within single quotes give you a folder name, that is static, which we had created here. Okay, so OS shows some error, so we'll see here. Okay, I'll just import it, import OS, and you can see. Okay, so now we have mentioned here that we have kept our static files in this folder called static over here. So now let's open the main HTML where we'll be using. So here in the href give static. Okay, so here you have to give the path inside the static folder. So inside the static folder, let me close it. So here inside the static folder we have a folder called CSS. Okay, CSS, and we have given it bootstrap.css. okay, so let us write it here, bootstrap.css. okay, so now we'll just comment this and check the output without the CSS, how it is loading the page. So here you have, as we had in the previously when we had the CDN link, this was the design. So let us reload the page, and okay, I think we have not started the server. So I'll open the terminal and I'll give the command py manage.py run server and hit enter. Okay, so our development server is started. Now we'll check the output, go and reload. So you can see this is the design now without the CSS. So now we'll check with this static file which we had added here. So now we'll go and reload the page. So when reload, and see it shows an invalid block. Did you forget to load this tag static? So when we use a static file in anything, we have to load the static file here. You have to load the static here. So you just load it in the main template itself. So load static. So in wherever you are using this, if it's not in this main.html, please include this or else it will show an error. So now we have included it, so we'll load the static file. Now you can see the design is same. So we have linked the CSS file here. So now let us include the JS files also. So inside the JS, create a new file called bootstrap.js, and as we have given here the live link, we'll just copy that, the CDN link here, copy, go to your Google Chrome and paste it, and inside the bootstrap.js paste it here. Okay, and close. So now we have included the CSS and JS. So here I want to add a logo here. So for that, now we will see how to include the images here. So we will open the navbar here, includes navbar. So instead of this navbar, I want to include my logo here. So I'll give img tag mgsrc. Okay, so alt tag will give alt attribute, so logo here. Okay, so now let us check the output, and you can see instead of navbar will be see logo here. So how to include the images here is, so here you have to open the settings.py file again. So inside blog, go to settings.py file, and here just add your media URL. Give media underscore URL equals, and here within that, inside the static file, we are inside the images. We have kept that images, our images. Okay, so this will be sufficient to load the images. So here inside static CSS.js, here images. Okay, so inside the images we have to store our image over here. In my folder I have the static images, and here we have to store the image. Okay, so I have the logo on the desktop, so let me just pull it inside the directory, and logo.png is my file name. Okay, so now let us open the code, and we will link it in the navbar. So here we have already given the image src, so here you have to call the static, and here inside images folder we have our image. Okay, so inside images logo.png. okay, so here save and reload. So I'll show you. So here when we are using this static, in this is the navbar. So if it is in a different page, you have to load the static here also. So let us load it. Give load static. Okay, so now we'll go and reload. So you can see this is the logo here, but it's too big. So let me use the bootstrap class here. You can create a custom.css file also, and you can give it by custom also. So you can, so I'll just call it width 25 and reload. So you can see the logo is small here. In this video we have seen how to link the CSS and JS files and the images in Django. So thank you for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.